Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for joining me, and thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. John Pena, hi, Joyce, Marsha, Marion, Punel, Joyce. Well, I said hi to Joy already. Gloria, John Johnson. I hope everyone is well. Hope you had a great weekend. Today is Monday. Shell Bell. Okay, I was watching High Above the Cloud, Electro Storm, Suadere. Okay. And, well, it's been on my mind like over the weekend the way John DeSantis is behaving in Florida. This guy is really like a little dictator. And now, according to what I'm reading, hi, Craig. The House, well, the legislators in Florida are ready, willing, and able to give him what he wants, a whole plate of red meat to feed his base. But there is one catch with that, it feels like to me. First of all, it feels like to me Democrats are too quiet, although they elected Nikki. Oh my God, I forget her name. She ran for governor. Unfortunately, Chris got the nomination instead of her. Yes, Joyce Matthews, you're right. Joyce Matthews said Joy Reid just gave a list of all the laws DeSantis wants passed in Florida. Intuitively, I feel like saying this is going to scare Americans. First of all, that law that everyone is, if you're going to say anything about anyone in government in Florida, I am sure even Gingrich is screaming. I mentioned that earlier today about that. But Americans are not going to go for that. Among other things that he wants to pass, I feel this is going to come back to bite intuitively. I don't see how. Electrosome says, if Nikki is so good, why is she quiet? It's not only, well, Nikki is one person, and she was pretty active when she was running for governor she was running against Chris, I forget his last name. Hi, Lucille Kendrick. Hi, Patricia Fonzino. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your help. Yes, I mean, I liked her. I preferred her over, I forget Chris something. I forget his last name. Charlie Chris. Thank you very much, Joel Tilson. Nikki Fried. Electro 7 says Nikki Fried is useless. She is not fighting at all, though. She hasn't said a thing. No, well, you're right. I don't know if you're right. I'm sorry. The reason why I said she's talking is because I see her on Twitter tweeting. So to me, that's saying something. In any event, I preferred her over Charlie Crist. But she didn't make the cut. The thing is, I'm wondering where DeSantis, because and the 1% of the 1%, if you look at the Supreme Court, okay, Trump's past behaviors, he lost. I mean, Trump lost the White House for a number of reasons. It wasn't only because he allowed over 1 million people die from COVID, and there was a whole bunch of stuff that caused him to lose besides his arrogance. And I feel like saying Chris Christie is even more arrogant, and he won't even have a chance, I feel, to get on the stage, to become Essia Dakar Brown. The thing is, I don't see how DeSantis is going to be able to change. Let's say, for example, some of the stuff that he's doing right now would allow him, okay, to win the primary. He becomes the nominee. How is he going to pivot from what he's done in Florida to bringing independence and some Democrats? That's not going to happen. Some of the stuff he's doing in Florida, I might as well go back to Haiti. It's crazy. It reminds me of the way things were in Haiti. You can't, well, the only thing is they didn't have guns like they do now in Haiti when I was there. And the same thing in Florida. Now everyone has a gun. They'll just send somebody to shoot you if you say something wrong about DeSantis. And if you look at what happened over the weekend, Nikki Haley had to run into an elevator because the MAGA crowd were chasing after her because she barely said something that they construed as, talking about Trump, and they didn't like it. So, yeah, that's where these MAGA people and the 1% of the 1% that's pulling the strings are taking this country. It's going to be very interesting to watch how far they're going to get. I don't feel it's going to be very far. Intuitively, that's what I feel like saying. But I wouldn't be surprised if before this whole thing, DeSantis, I feel DeSantis has a 60-40 chance of declaring he's running for president because everything he's doing, he's preparing the groundwork for that. But it's unbelievable to me how he's going to get to the presidency, although I am shocked and surprised. Since Trump ascended to the presidency, won the presidency, what I'm seeing happening to this country, even the people who were basically, look how many people, even people in the Secret Service, the FBI, Justice Department, although they didn't have that many, but they had, well, we don't know how many he had in there, who believe in his shenanigans. But in such a short period of time, how many people this guy was able to corrupt? Or, well, these people were corrupt already. They simply decided, okay, this is my turn, we're going to go along with it. They've been suppressing that side of themselves for so long, let's enjoy. And look at that guy he's Trump's last the guy who's supposed to be, hold the door, the gatekeeper of the White House. I don't remember the title, but yeah, look at that guy, Meadow. These people, they just threw everything out. Let's go, let's follow Trump down that snake pit. So it's going to be interesting to see how DeSantis is going to try to pivot. This is going to be very interesting. And something, what's going to be funny about this, even Republicans are going to turn on him. Joel DeSantis police force. Yeah, he's got a police force too. This guy is just like Papa Doc or Fidel Castro. There is Mussolini, but he's not going to be a very happy camper because the rejection is going to be so swift, I feel. The notion that he's going to impose himself, let's see how far this gets, because what I feel, even Republicans are going to turn on him. They're starting already with not big. I think these people they are all low lives, and it's all their fault. That's why this country is where it is at today. Newt Gingrich is beginning to ring the bell. Yeah, and a lot of people who are supporting DeSantis right now are having second thoughts. I know this hasn't come out yet, and I told you guys behind the scenes things are not going well at Fox. I'm still hearing it. Things are not well over there, but some of those people are gonna. You see, this is new. DeSantis is coming out with all those things. Once it starts to sink in, people start to think about, wait a minute, in a couple of years from now, if this guy was to win the presidency, I'm not going to be able to go on TV and say what I want. This is not going to go well at all, you guys. It's new. People, this hasn't sunk in yet. Let it sink in. We'll see what happens. Okay. John Johnson says, same is going on in Texas. I don't know why we don't hear about it. In Houston, when I'm at the Abbott and these nuts are giving my city the blues from our school board to local electors. Yeah, this is happening in a lot of red states. In fact, Idaho, there is a college. These people are going in and they want conservatives, to be in charge. They are trying to upend everything, and that's not going to help. That's not how you make change. You promote change. It's not going to happen. You're going to have people, the students are just going to ignore you. That's what they're going to do. And they're doing, I heard they're doing, that's what they, well, not I heard, it's on the newspapers, it's all over Florida. DeSantis is taking over the schools, and they have Mom for Liberty who's creating all kind of problems. People are going to get tired of this. People are going to fight back. Oh yeah, people can't read. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this. There's one thing I'm feeling a bit concerned about because of the way DeSantis is doing things. This can provoke violence, and in a state where like right now they are trying to allow even 18-year-olds to, or anybody I believe can carry a gun in Florida. Please let me know if I'm wrong. Everybody has a gun. This is not a good mix. I'll tell you guys that. Okay, I am beginning to feel concerned about where we are going and the way DeSantis and those red states are imposing them, their laws and rules and regulations on people. They are complaining for, there's no basis for what they're complaining about. Well, at least I don't see it. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. They are blaming tech industries because they're not loved. Pretty soon they're going to put people in jail because you don't love them enough. So my prediction is, after my little spiel, America is going to reject this. It's a matter of when we decide to do it and how. I'm sure it's going to be at the ballot box, but there's going to be some violence. That's going to be a wake-up call. Just like you see those people in Florida, they go stand in front of a synagogue, telling calling. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember the name they were calling the attendees of the synagogue. The Jewish people, I don't remember but they were telling them to go back to Israel or something like that. It was pretty offensive. Something like that somebody's gonna have enough. Since they allow AR-15 to be all over this place, I would not be surprised if one of those people just had enough and take them out. And it's gonna be those governors' fault. I'm hoping I'm wrong. But the way they're going about doing things, this thing may backfire in a violent way. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, the way she's inciting violence, yeah, it's going to be a problem. I hope I'm wrong. I know that Abbott is no better, but I didn't know I'm not hearing much about that, but DeSantis is sucking all the oxygen from the room. John Johnson says, Milu, the slumlord property next to me will have new tenant. Will they be good or bad as neighbors? This. Well, you're going to have a mixture, my friends. Some good, some bad. Okay? But chances are you're going to hear of the bad. But I feel at first it will be all right until they start getting comfortable. Okay? But hang in there. Okay. Let's see. Get through GT says, Amilu, do you see me purchasing property before year end? Yeah, I feel it's possible. Towards the beginning of to the end of this year, beginning of next. I don't feel like saying no, so whatever you need to do to position yourself, I'm sure you're working on it already, so yeah. Should be all right. I don't feel like saying no. Good luck. Let's see. Why am I getting 2 acres? Is that what you're trying to get? Who's that? Anna Webb? No, get through. Why am I getting 2? Is it 2 properties or 2 acres? Or a 2-family house? I'm getting, as I said, that I keep hearing the number 2. Let's see. Anna Webb said, Mark Meadow is going down. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's going to be a hard fall. Let's see. Just Matthew, I read that too. Just Matthew says, the guy DeSantis put on the Disney board believes drinking tap water turns you gay. Yeah. That, well, they have some really smart people in Florida. Like the guy who's in charge of the health department. Leboto, something. I don't know what his name is. Okay. Greg Dixon says, I'm sure the Israeli Mossad is aware of those issues, for sure. Whitney Morehouse says, thank you very much, Tax Kazem. Why do my sister hit my wife? Right now we are fighting because she feels my wife is driving me and my brother and sister crazy. Some people are, it's like there's a bit of jealousy here, and it's like she feels she has to stand up for you, not that you ask her. What I feel like saying to you is try to let it roll off your back. Don't worry about it. Just to keep things calm. She'll stop. Okay? That's the best thing you can do. But it's because, you are her brother, and she feels she has to stand up, and there's a little jealousy or rivalry going on. That's what it is. But I wouldn't don't let it get to you, man. Don't get involved. Well, it's your wife and your sister, but just try to stay neutral, I should say. Okay? She will stop. Once she sees that whenever she says something, it doesn't affect anybody, then she'll leave it alone. That's the best way to handle this. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Asia Dakar Brown says, should I have laser surgery on my eye now or wait until the end of allergy season? I don't know what the allergy season is, but if you have allergies, I would wait, because Are you going to have that? Well, I would wait. Joel Simpson says DeSantis spaceball cabinet. Yep. Delilah Gillis says DeSantis has had his own special force Florida cops since primaries in August. I remember because he used to send them out if anyone was protesting and stuff. Yeah, that's when, that's it. He doesn't understand that, and a lot of people doesn't seem to notice. It's little by little. He incrementally, he keeps putting pressure, and he's going to do something that really, him and the Republicans, because they ignorant, they're stupid. I've never seen anybody so dumb. They think that everything they are doing right now, since they are in charge, they're going to, well, maybe they have a plan to be in their position for life. That they too may become victim of their own laws. I don't think they're going to, I'm sure the next government in Florida will do away with all those things. But those guys, they think, and something else? DeSantis is promising those people positions as well when, if he becomes president. So there's a deal that's being made behind the scenes. So to enable him, give him free passage. I mean, they're all jerks anyway. So, help me and I'll help you. That's what he's doing. Elizabeth, she's asking me, Lou, is my son's girlfriend using him for money, or is she serious about the relationship? He's paying her bills but doesn't take care of his stuff. Is he going to wake up soon? No, my friend, he's not going to wake up soon. And if you're feeling that way, that means that's what it is. Okay? I'm sorry, but unfortunately, that happens. No, it's going to take a little while before he wakes up. Sorry about that. Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking for a question. Joel Jason says Ron DeSantis is a bully for sure. And that's what's going to do him in. Hi, Elizabeth Martinez. Michelle Washington is asking, will I get a job soon? I don't know what you mean by soon, but I'm getting 2 weeks to 2 months. Michelle, can you please call me? Where am I getting? That may not be where you go, I don't know why. I'm just curious why I'm seeing something like mechanical. Oh, is that somebody in your family that does that? Instead of me waiting and looking for your answer, please, I posted my YouTube number, please call me. Let's see. Anna Webb says, Joel Jason, good question. If DeSantis runs for president, I'm not going to vote for him. Thank you very much, Betty Cook, for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, everyone, I have a membership program where, I can help you gain confidence in your intuitive abilities, intuitive gifts. So anyone is interested, feel free to join us. It's fun, and you get to read for one another and all kinds of good stuff. So please join if you can. All right, let's see. Yeah, in some countries, and I wouldn't be surprised if the scientists bring that to this country too. Well, hey, listen, they are on their way. They are and trying to eliminate the Democratic Party in Florida. That's a start. I'm telling you, these people are arrogant and ignorant. It's not funny. They have no clue. Thank you, Betty Cook, for joining again. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Anna Webb says, Milu, it's intriguing that you see me getting a new property because I'm not planning to move or buy property, but finding the idea of a camper conversation out of van intriguing. I don't remember when I said that, but if I told you, if it's not you, because we are all one in spirit, I can confuse you and people close to you, family members. Just remember I told you. A number of, well, I'm sure I do it more often than that, but that's the one that came to mind. I was doing readings and at the ARE Center in New York City. I believe I've told that story. And this young gentleman was sitting there, and I told him he was going to buy a property. He looked at me as if something was wrong. But I'm so used to people telling me those things, so it rolled off my back. Some year, I don't know if it was a year or 2 years later, I don't remember what he said. He came back, but I did not know who he was because I see so many people when you do those things in New York. Every Saturday you get 30, 40 people. So, and I don't remember what I told him. He says, oh, I'm only here for one reason, to tell you were right. I'm like, right about what? He says, well, you told me last time I was here, but I don't remember a year, I think he said, or two. He was going to buy a house, and he poo-pooed me, and he came back to tell me that he was closing on a house that coming Friday. So, yeah. Hi, this is Milu.
Yes, Milo, this is Michelle Washington.
Hi, okay. Why am I getting mechanical? Are you looking for a job?
Yes.
Yeah, but I know you're going to find something, but is there somebody in your family who does something mechanical? Or is that you? I'm sorry?
No.
Okay. Okay, wait a minute. No to which one? You don't do anything mechanical, right? Is there somebody in your family who does something, fix cars or something mechanical?
No.
Okay. Then I'm seeing mechanical. Just remember that. It may be a company that does something, parts or machines or something like that. I'm seeing mechanical. Okay? So, doesn't mean you're going to work as a mechanic. No. You're going to be working at whatever capacity you're looking, you're looking into. But remember, I'm seeing, because the minute you said that, and please remember, I told you, if it makes sense to you later, just let me know, okay, or some other time. But I'm seeing, oh my God, I'm seeing mechanical, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you. Take care.
All right, thank
Bye-bye.
you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, guys. I made a mistake. I forgot to shut this thing off. All right. Sorry. I can't do anything about it right now. But this thing has been on. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Let me get back to. Can you please tell me if my daughter's Christy baby will be born? Oh, Kathy D, I don't know. Kathy is asking if I see her daughters will be born. Christy's baby doesn't pretty much. No, I'm not getting that. Okay, the best thing to do, my friend, is work with the doctors. Okay? That's the best thing to do. All right. I'm looking for the next question. I forgot to turn this thing off. When this is the service that I do on the internet, and I forgot to turn it off. It didn't ring for 3 hours. When it doesn't ring like that, you can easily forget that it's on. Oh my God. Well, let's hope I didn't do that. Okay, Anna Webb says no. Patricia Fonzino is asking Milu for John Pena. She asked 3 times, do you see her financial status getting better soon? It's going to take time. I don't know what she means by soon, but it's going to take, it's going to take a little while, my friend, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Okay? At least the end of the year. I don't feel it's going to be, if that's soon, okay. But I don't feel it's going to be like in the next couple of months. Joel Tison is asking, will Fox News be barred from White House news conference? I doubt it. So unless somebody, people start making a big stink out of it, or they already started. That's the only way. Biden is not like that. For some reason, I don't see him personally taking action. But if pressure is applied, yeah, they'll do something. All right? Okay. All right. Anna Webb says, I don't live in Florida, and I'm concerned that what DeSantis is trying to do will spread to other states. It's already spreading, Anna Webb. I just dare any legislator to tell me I have to turn in the dates of my... Yeah, well, yeah. Florida is the blueprint. All right, friends. Thank you very much for joining me. Sorry about the last phone. That phone rang. Like I said, when you're in business, you have to have a few revenue lanes. So that's one of them. And it was like quiet for at least 3 hours, and I forgot to turn it off when I came on. Sorry about that. In any event, if anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmilu.com, or you can send me an email at my YouTube number, or send me an email at my email address, or you can text me or call me on my YouTube number. We can negotiate a time that's good for both of us. If you like the channel, please subscribe, and also don't forget on the notification bell. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Please give me a thumbs up. That would help me a lot. I will see you all tomorrow morning. Till then, bye.